Hey guys, Joe with Bitraged here. Got a comment in one of our recent videos asking if we'd review a bunch of different coins and projects. Airswap was on that list, so I did some research, and I gotta say I really like the project behind Airswap. I like where they're headed, I like what they're trying to do, so I want to bring this to you, kind of talk about it and explain it. As always, we want to make videos that you guys want to see. So if you have a suggestion, go ahead and leave that in the comments below, and then subscribe so you get notified when we actually do these videos. So Airswap, what is Airswap? They're calling themselves the engine of the new token economy. And essentially what they're trying to do is build a better exchange, in their words. They're trying to build one that is secure and decentralized, that is private peer-to-peer, that is fair, that doesn't suffer from maybe some of the issues that exchanges suffer from as they currently stand. Exchanges right now are having a ton of issues. If you've seen any of the news, if you've used the exchanges, you've probably had issues. There's a lot of inherent issues with the current design as it sits, so they're trying to fix that. I encourage you to read the white paper for the swap protocol and really understand what they're trying to do. You should never invest in something you don't understand, so definitely go ahead and look through it and get a feel for where they're headed and what they're trying to do. So they introduced this talking about the issues with order books. So blockchain order books don't scale. Executing code on a blockchain incurs a cost, so it's expensive. They're public, they're not private, they aren't exactly fair. They suffer from latency issues, they suffer from platform issues, they suffer from server issues, they suffer from a lot of issues. So they're trying to fix these problems by making a peer-to-peer swap protocol. So let's look at some of the protocols that they're trying to implement. So they have the peer protocol. Essentially what this is you have a maker who provides an order, you have a taker who fills the order, and then this is done on an Ethereum smart contract. So very simple, right? They want to build this out and do an indexer protocol. So essentially what this would do is you'd have a maker who provides the order, a taker who fills the order, but in between you'd have an indexer. And basically what the indexer would do is match people up based on their intent to trade. So if you have somebody that wants to buy certain tokens, if you have somebody who wants to sell certain tokens, it matches those people up, so you have a person that already wants to buy something or already wants to sell something. So it speeds up the process. Then they kind of complicate it a little bit, and you have all these makers going into an indexer, which then goes to the taker. Then you've got what they call the Oracle protocol. Again, run on Ethereum smart contracts. But the summary is they're trying to fix the issues with blockchain order books and allow participants to gain the access to liquidity in a scalable, private, and fair way without sacrificing access to great pricing. So create an exchange that is decentralized, that you can trade peer-to-peer with individual parties. You don't have to just submit an order to an order book and then hope it gets filled or go through those issues. You can actually deal directly with a individual party and trade directly with them, negotiate with them, talk to them about it. So that, to me, is really powerful. Alright, so this is their token trader platform, their beta. So I'll just show you how it works here. Say I wanted to go out and I wanted to buy 5,000 AST. Okay, immediately I get a quote and I say, I can buy that for this price here, for 4.8335 Ethereum. And this updates every minute. So you get a live quote. So say I move that to 2,000, I get another quote and it's live. In 60 seconds, I'll get another quote. So this is their platform that they're building right now. And I see this as really powerful. This could be the start of something that really changes how we see exchanges and get new people into trading tokens that wouldn't necessarily have done it before because of the issues with exchanges, because of the complications, right? So I see this as something that could be really powerful if they pull it off and they really build this out in the way they're intending to. So that's the Token Trader beta. You can read how to set it up if you want to go take a look and try trading on it. But that's the Airswap white paper. This is where they're trying to go. This is a roadmap. Right here is where they're at, the Token Trader. They got that done. They're working on a token marketplace right now. Then they want to move to a partner network, and then eventually they want to go mainstream, right? So they want to do a token marketplace, make peer-to-peer the obvious choice for decentralized token exchange, and essentially what this would do is implement the swap indexer protocol that we discussed, and then they want to go to a partner network, which would just prove the validity of this network, and then from there just go mainstream and really get this out to a lot of different people so that they can use it. When you're looking at any project, you definitely want to look at their team and see who's behind it, because when you're looking at any project, you definitely want to look at their team and see who's behind it. They have this great white paper and they have these great plans, but the team behind it is not that great. They're never going to get there. So you want to take a look at who's behind anything you're investing in. So these are the people behind it. The co-founder worked with a leading firm, Virtu, pretty big financial firm. You look down here, you've got Joseph Lubin. He was the co-founder of Ethereum. So they have a really solid team. You go down and you read different team members. It seems like they really know what they're doing. They have some advisors that look like they have experience in this segment. So this is what you want to see. You want to see a strong team behind it. You don't want to see a bunch of nobodies that thought they'd create a coin or a token or project, whatever. You don't want to see that. You want to see people who know what they're doing and can take the project to where they say they're going to take it. This is the AST token chart, the Airswap token. You can see that they've been growing pretty steadily. If you zoom out here, it's kind of not done it much. For a little bit here, it's kind of up and down, but it's starting to gain some traction now. Keep in mind that pretty much every coin started to gain some traction around this time, so it's not necessarily a good indication that this is a solid project. But based on everything else we've seen, this definitely looks like a solid project and a really good idea. So we're kind of in a dip right now. It probably would not be a bad idea to buy here. Now, I'm not giving you financial advice, so definitely do your own research and decide if this is something you want to invest in and put your money on. One thing you want to look at as well is circulating supply, total supply, and market cap. I see people miss this so many times. They look at something like Tron, they think, oh, well, it's only at 8 cents, right? So this could go to $1, this could go to $10, this could go to $100, right? Well, no. And here's why. Look at circulating supply. You've got 65 billion Tron in circulating supply. So say this went to $1, okay? That would give it a market cap of 65 billion, which is not unheard of. That could happen, right? But you see the people claiming, oh, $30, $40, $50. Okay, well, then it just becomes a little ridiculous. So say this went to $20, right? We'll just times that by $20. $1.3 million in market cap for Tron at $20 a token, right? Do you think that that is reasonable? The current market cap for every crypto listed here is 710 billion, okay? So now we've just exceeded current market cap with one token. It's not going to happen. So keep that in mind. So if you look at the stats here, we've got a low circulating supply, we've got a low total supply, we've got a low market cap based off circulating supply. So we could see this grow by quite a bit just based on what the valuation is currently, right? So that gives you a lot of room for growth. Tron, on the other hand, doesn't give you as great of a chance at growth, right? And you see these people on YouTube, and they do videos, and they're like, 5 coins that'll make you $1 million. And they mention Tron, and it's like, well, your investment in Tron would have to be so massive to make you $1 million that would put you in a whole different category. If you have that much money, you're probably not going to do that, right? So think these things through. Really use logic. Some projects just aren't going to make it $20, $30. It's just not possible. This project, however, this has a lot of potential, just based on the stats we see here. And then you look at the project behind it, and you see a really strong project, a really good idea, and a great team behind it. So the potential there, really great. We don't know what this will go to. I'm not going to make price predictions because nobody knows. This has a solid project. It has a good roadmap. It's got a lot of things going for it. So if you're interested in Airswap, definitely do some research. I see this as a really great project. But do your own research and decide for yourself. Anyways, that's it for now. If you'd like to see more videos like this, definitely go ahead and subscribe. We got a lot more planned for you. Thanks for watching. Take care.